that include my finger?
Okay, now that yeah, you can buy your finger. Let me see. This is gonna be the back side.
You mean bottom side?
Yep, that's right. That's how I want it. It goes against the wall.
I think it's after Nova bar.
There's a cutout for the gas tank. Love my Black & Decker.
Yeah.
People put them down, but that's better than my electric saw. Now, we've got to get this as tight as we can against the back. Oh, whoa, not that way.
What I was saying.
Well, if this is pounded back, as far as it'll go, give me a scrap piece of wood. Where's that scrap board I had the other day?
Yeah. Out of here.
Is it? Oh, yes, you were putting them away for me. See? Do the same on that corner.
Wow. It actually moved.
Yeah. Alright, let me come back over here and put one screw down. Hammer. Now, can you put your foot right there?
Depends on how close you're coming.
No, I'm going to be on my knee on this and put a screw down. Where's the screws now?
You know what I was thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Never mind. Make sure the frame is over the wood. You're not right now.
What?
You're not over. The frame is over.
Just a minute.
Okay, now feel.
No, it's lined up. I got it. I got it. Okay, let go. It should be into the floor. Yes.
Holy Philly.
Okay, now we want to give that a tap and hold it with your foot.
This one's definitely not.
Actually, can you hold your foot on it while you're tapping it? There you go.
Thank God for steel toe.
Yeah. Alright, now, hold the pressure on it. I got this.
Okay.
I got this. You just hold that from moving. Well, this board is warped. Look at how it's out that way.
Yeah. And amazingly, we did not score the wall.
Nope. Okay. Now it should be somewhat in place.
Wow. That alone just seriously sticks.
Yeah. Alright, now I can just go ahead and finish this up. Well, TJ and I are sitting here hard at work, enjoying our labors.
Fruits of our labor.
This is our new bench, and it does hold us. I still want to do some more securing for the front back wobble to make sure it doesn't move, but it does hold us up and down, and it feels pretty strong.
It feels very solid.
I think it will hold 4 people once I stop the forward and backward motion. I think this will easily hold 4 people comfortably. And it's going to house our batteries. So this is going to be good. Now the other thing, I don't have that screwed down yet, by the way, just so you just saw. The other thing is, when I'm sitting here in this big chair, actually it's a nice step up, and my feet are no longer dangling when I'm in this chair. Actually, this feels like one of those lawn chairs, the way my legs are up a little bit. So it's better than it was. You don't lose circulation to your legs when you're sitting here. And I'll be able to sit here and watch the big screen TV, which was my original plan. Here, or again, I can kick back down here and relax. I might have a pillow I can lean back and just fully lean back and watch a movie. Friends can hang out. We can play cards on this thing. DJ, hop on up here. Should we play a game of cards for the people?
If we had a deck, sure.
Seriously, we could sit here and play cards right here on the table. I think it's cool. It's going to work out. And when I have this slide-out extension, it'll be a bed.
Which will go on top of this, not underneath.
Yeah. So, I think I'm pretty happy. What do you think?
This is turning out very nice. Yeah, it's got some front-to-back wobble, but
we'll fix that.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
But it's looking good. For stability, I forgot there was wood right here. Is the only bit of wood behind the wall, and I added this board in for stability to stop the front back shaking. And I've got to figure out how to do it on that end as well, so this is more stable. I don't want the front to back rocking side to side and up down. This thing is rigid, but I think that's pretty cool how that turned out. Cut out nice and neat. I'll use silicone and seal all the gaps all the way around everywhere. Actually, I just got that gap filler. I'm going to make sure that it's sealed off well in all directions. Somebody mentioned I forgot to remove this strap for the motor compartment, but that's fine. I knew it was there. TJ's out here planting. We're trying something unique. He's breaking up the earth with a screwdriver, and we're planting right in the ground. Nature seems to do pretty good with it, so we figured we can do the same. We're planting peas and beans around the perimeter of the fence here.
Corn.
Huh?
And corn.
And corn. Yeah, it's late. It'll be late corn, but it only takes 3 months to bear fruit. And figure it should work. I mean, dirt is dirt. I know there's going to be a lot of professional gardeners that are angry, but again, it's an experiment. And this is a lazy garden. If you had to bug out or were in a survival situation and didn't have anything but a screwdriver for a gardening tool, this will show you whether you can have food or not. What's your thoughts, TJ?
Will I get the beanstalk to get the heck out of here?
You might have to wait a while. Here's my rock garden, growing beautifully. I think this is the most successful part of my whole garden, is the rock garden so far. It's bearing much fruit. I had a sailboat once for a week till somebody got angry that I had it parked in front of their property in the middle of the ocean and sunk it on me. But anyway, I managed to keep the boat cushions, which are nice. These were brand new when I got them, and I decided to toss one up here to see how it looks for size and see how it feels. They're actually quite comfy, and for now it's something I can sit on. It's a cushion on there, so I can move it back and forth whenever, and believe it or not, it's almost long enough to sleep on. I did actually sleep on that while I was out sailing that week. But anyway, just wanted to show you a little bit what we've been working on. Just doing some finishing up today and cleaning up, putting away the all the tools and equipment, straightening up a little bit in here, and trying to start to make it look like home finally. Well, I'm checking my copper water tubing, and it is just over 1/2 inch outer diameter. I believe this is 1/2 inch copper tubing that I'm dealing with, and I decided not to replace it all. Just for information, it's burst right over here, so I'm probably going to have to, no, I'm definitely running into the bathroom, because look, TJ, I didn't even see up in there. It's burst way back in there in the corner.
Yep.
So I'm going to run into the bathroom and cut it where I can reach it easily. So what I'm going to need is PEX to, I'm going to use 1/2 inch PEX to copper, because right here is an issue. Can you hold it up, please, right there?
Yep.
Hold it right up. What I've got, and where it's going to give me some trouble, is right here. I've got these tiny little pipes going to the water faucets everywhere. So I think the easiest for me, instead of replacing all the water lines and everything, is to just get adapters, PEX fittings. I'm going to come up to here with PEX on each side of this, leaving these in place. And then I'm going to cut out this chunk of pipe, because it's rotted. It's blown out, where was it? Right here in the middle. And I'm going to stop right around here, so I'm going to go PEX to copper here. So I'm going to need 2, 4, 6, 8 PEX to copper pipe fittings, and a little bit of PEX, and I think I'll be able to fix this up. Because I also heard that copper is anti-bacterial and
microbial.
It's anti-something good for you, so I'm going to keep the copper as much as I can. Well, TJ's was just telling me I didn't speak clearly. I need some more caffeine in my head. I'm going to cut the pipe right here, actually, so that I'm leaving these original fittings on here rather than replacing them, because they're tiny, going to the faucets, and I do not want to have to deal with whatever might be up in there and deal with replacing all that junk. So I'm actually going to cut the pipe where it's been rotted, leaving on the original pipe going to the fittings here. And then cutting on this side of the fittings, leaving some copper pipe, and connecting PEX to copper here, leaving the fittings in place. Same deal over here. I've got some of these tiny pipes going up to the shower. I'm going to cut here, leaving quite a few inches out, and go PEX to copper here. So I think I did my math right. I need 6 PEX to copper fittings and some 1/2 inch PEX. TJ is spraying the bleach water for the 3rd coat. Every single thing back here, after I vacuumed it and cleaned it out, has been, oh, and it did kill the mold. It took the mold right away. It's gone. It's totally gone. This is the 3rd coat with bleach water back here, and this was the last and final really filthy space that the mice had been into. And it's pretty strong stuff, isn't it? Yeah, it's potent. I can't be inside the RV when he's spraying because it's so potent, and of course you can see right up inside. But yeah, anyway, thank you, TJ, for all the good work.
Yeah, volunteering to die by bleach.
Ah, it's slow death. You'll still live a couple years. Well, I have some access panels that I never did open. And TJ reminded me that I have these panels untouched and unexplored. I had forgotten about them, actually. I knew this one was never opened here, but I had forgotten about them, actually, and decided it's time to drill these out and see what's behind the mystery doors, and have some access panels to put stuff into, because I've got a lot of junk now that needs to be put away and no space for it. So now it's time to do some drilling. Oh, now it drills. Huh. Now it moves. Well, that's funny. I hit it with a drill and the thing turned. I couldn't turn it for anything before. Oh! There's nothing behind door number 1. What is this? M&M Hose Company, Chatsworth, California. There's a big pipe. Alright. Oh, that's rusty. No wonder that wasn't moving. I gotta prop this open with something somehow. Let me see if I can prop that. Okay, we have this big pipe. I hope this isn't the sewage. And there's nothing. It's an empty tube. Well, I wonder what that was about. I'm thinking that might have been a sewage drain pipe storage or what. Well, anyway, there's a it's not a waterproof thing, but there's a storage hole anyway that I can use for something. Oh well, one mystery door solved. I'll lube that up, and actually the lock will probably still be good. I think I'm going to be a little more gentle on the other. Maybe the drill bit will free it up, because I tried with screwdrivers, I tried with the key, I tried everything, and I couldn't turn it. There it is. There's one mystery solved. Here's another big door that I haven't opened yet, ever. It's a big access panel. I've never yet gotten it to open. This one lock turns. So that's locked, that's unlocked.
Okay. Did you even do?
That one doesn't turn for anything. So, let me see if I get as lucky with this one as I was with the other. Oh, I forgot, my drill is half dead. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Okay, here we go, people. I have never seen what's inside this door. TJ, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'll let you open it. Let's see. We should have the TV crews out here and everything for this. Big event.
Don't.
Oh! Wow, we have air.
We have a big hole. But did you show the people what's in this one?
No, I don't think I did. So we have a massive empty box, which is good. I can put stuff in it. Boxes are good.
Do you have your Leatherman?
No, but I have a key that works. This one right here.
Okay.
Alright, TJ's going to show us what's behind this door, other way around. Is that one unlocked? Yeah, it is. It works.
Dum 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 dum.
Alright, we have a massive, ugly, rotted water hose and a big filter housing that actually has probably a replaceable filter. What kind is that?
I can't read it.
It's a water filter. It must be no name, I don't know. But
there's install cartridge, so it is replaceable.
Yeah, yeah, it's replaceable. So I probably will take this in one day and see what kind of cartridge fits it. But the hose is sort of gross. The hose is really gross. Yeah. And there's some boards up in there.
Probably for what you did.
I'm thinking for the wheels, yeah, for chocking the wheels. Alright, well, let's close it up. That was our excitement for the day.
And isn't this going to be...
Actually, here, open it up. Let me give that a shot on the inside. Ah, the mosquitoes.
And isn't this going to be our run-through for the big fat battery cables?
Not through the boxes, but... Here, can you hold this one, please? Yeah. I want to shoot the mosquitoes. Of course, whenever I'm not using my mosquito protection, they come out in force. Alright, thank you. Well, there they are. 2 more boxes open. I think we've now opened all the hatches and discovered everything. Well, these are really amazing tools, I have to say. No, this is not a commercial. I am not being paid by Black & Decker. Just telling about what I'm using. These Firestorms are really good. I got these at a pawn shop a year or so ago for next to nothing. This set has the, I have a, what do you call it? Sawzall, which is garbage. Honestly, I didn't like that at all. And my circular saw, which you see in all my videos. And then this is the power drill, which is always a backup after this one goes out. This came with a flashlight and a jigsaw and a sander, which I'll be using that sander soon too when I start finishing the wood inside here. But sadly the battery on this one is gone. It's end of life. I keep having to recharge it 2 to 3 times per project, and it really is holding me back. Because I use this one for my power drill, or for my circular saw, and I use that saw so heavily. And that saw cuts through wood better than my plug-in electric saw does. So I'm really impressed with the Firestorm. I don't care what anybody says, I'm impressed with the Firestorm. Forget the Sawzall, but the drill and the circular saw are amazing. And this little guy, the jigsaw is nice. I mean, it's not the best, but it works. And the power drill is powerful. But I sadly need a new battery, so that one is going back on the charger. All he did today, after a clean new charge, what did we do with that thing? I think, oh, we put down the floor screws today. That's it. We put down 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 screws today, and he's done. That was it. Back on the charger. Milk it for all I've got. Get these projects done. But I love the Black & Decker. I don't like the shades on these lamps, but I need light in here, so I'm going to put the lamps back on. I'm done painting the walls, so that's fine. I'm going to put some lights back on these walls and have something to see by finally. It'll help us work better by far. Put the LED in here. That should be shouldn't matter. Is it 12 volts? Yeah, it's DC. Okay. There's a lot of wire jammed up underneath this light. Oh, there it is. That's a warm light. That's one of the lights from Joe. Looking good in here. Looking really good. Now I can start working at night again in here. These are all compliments of Herbster Place. Brought me over 6 of these. Good utility lights. Well, starting to look like home. I'm going to put up this window frame next. Close this off so I can start using the window again. Whoa. Wow. There's nothing holding that wall in place. Look at that. Wow. The whole fiberglass side, it scares me. Now I'm afraid to let go of this. It scares me doing this. I'd be happy to have this put back together now. My battery's on the charger, so this got to be done by hand, unfortunately. Oh well, I guess it's more precise for the first screws. Putting this all back together. Easier said than done. Anyway, there's a few screws. Now I can Oh, shoot. Oh, the window's stuck. Again. That's a problem. Well, these windows, I don't know if I really have to find a way to lube up these window sliders before I can put the screens in. This is tough. This does not go easy. Might as well put the thermostat in now too, though, while I'm at it. Don't know if I left the screws in there. Nope. Ah, there they are. No idea what's what here. Off, on. Oh, there's a calibration thing on there. Ah, that's how that works. One there, one there. Feels good putting stuff back together finally, after all this time. Rebuilding feels good. That means I'll be in here soon. I was hoping to be in 30 days ago, but that just didn't happen. This was a lot of work. More work than I had planned. I had no idea how bad it would be. How much filth, how much destruction and damage I'd find in here. There. Starting to look like home slowly. Put on the I'm gonna put on my cover plates too. I hope I'm not boring you with all this, but I find it quite exciting that I'm able to do this finally. It's really exciting to be able to put this RV back together now. You might notice that I start screws before I screw them in all the way, and there's a reason. The reason is if you start screwing something down and tighten down the first screw, you might never get the others in, or it might not be able to line them up. Always helps to leave some space, some room to work with, so you can position the thing in place better and get all the screws in, and then you can tighten them down. And even then, notice I do opposite screws. And for a lot of you guys, this is going to be common sense, but some people might not know, so I figured I'd share that little detail. That is a sign of finishing up. Let's scrape that paint off later. Little details like scraping off little paint oversplash, and here I'm going to have to scrape off the paint off the trim later. That comes off. These are little details I can do later after I've moved in. Give me something to do on boring days when I have no work. Haha. That'll never happen. There's always something to do on the homestead. Well, I like it. I like it a lot. I still have to paint this another time. I might even do that, I don't know, today or maybe Monday. Sundays I don't do any work. I'm usually at church all day, so whatever I don't get done tonight is going to wait. So, I do want to get some lights up on here, but I did not like the original fluorescent fixtures. I'm not sure if I want to put them back in here, although the one over the sink maybe, but they were soldered on, which is stupid. I had to cut the wires off. That one too, that's why that's been hanging all this time. It was soldered on, which I find to be sort of a dumb idea. So I don't know, I have these really nice LED strips now, and I'm seriously considering putting them up instead of the original fluorescents. Plus they'll be more efficient and probably give off a whole lot more light. So I'll give that some more thought before I do anything drastic here. I can't wait. Well, I'm sitting on my new bench. Feels good already. That looks like a fireplace, doesn't it? But I can't wait to get my computer in here and get my monitor up. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to wire the battery box that I'm sitting on, because I have to get, there's a situation here there's the battery box all the way through the RV, and there's the control box. Right there is where the electrical power is distributed throughout the whole RV, right here. So I have to come all the way across. It's a good, I don't know, 15 feet maybe, from the battery box to the power control box. So I have to figure out how to get the power through the RV without drilling too many holes. I could go through the floor, but then there's all the stowage boxes that I showed you earlier outside, which are in the way, and the wire would have to run all over the place. TJ and I are discussing coming through the gas filler neck that's down under here now, underneath the new battery box, where I'm going to have my solar wires come up through here. That's right there. I don't know if the light will show you with this. Well, you can probably see the daylight through the bottom there. And that's where the wires will come up, right through that hole. And now it's nicely hidden too. That ugly cover from that was broken, the original cover, and I didn't really want to use it anyway, so that's good. This is hidden, so this serves yet another purpose. And where TJ's giving me the thumbs up for the new lights, I'm putting together. Look, I got the power plug over there in the kitchen. I got the light and the thermostat up. I've got the window frame up. TJ's been outside gardening for me, and I really appreciate that. Maybe he'll come back and have some food in a couple months.
Couple of months? You think I'm coming back? You expect me to actually work. I mean, sheesh, I thought I was coming up here for a vacation and to learn stuff. You're just having me work. And Kay, for those people who don't understand sarcasm, that was a joke.
Yeah, thanks for saving my butt there.
This is looking really good. I like it.
It's really, I'm just sitting here. I spent a lot of time sitting here just looking it over. I mean, it's
now
looking...
I'm starting to see the end product.
Yeah. I was just talking about, I don't think I want to put the original fluorescent lights up. I think I want to install LEDs. So I'm going to talk to you about that off camera, and we'll decide. I was also discussing how right here is where the wires are coming up through for the solar. And I want to run probably underneath the RV all the way over to that control box, if we can get it. Those wires that you bought for us, the big old fat jumper cables, might run over to there for the power for the 12-volt distribution box. Because everything, all these lights, everything in this RV is 12-volt, running off that distribution box, which... Wait a minute. Ding, ding, ding. The batteries are up here. I can... Problem solved. Look at that. Shock. We're both... just realized.
We're dumb. We're so dumb.
We're trying to make it complicated. The batteries are right here. So, wow. It just hit us both at the very same moment. The wires from the battery box I just built simply have to run... Actually, we can run straight through the firewall.
Right where the...
right up through the motor housing and right to where the batteries are. It's perfect. It's perfect. Let's go outside.
We actually got something that we can do better. Because watch.
Wow, that's... I mean, I was sitting here trying to make a simple thing complicated. Okay. Here, this comes down. Lift up, 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 up. That rests down.
Now, we've got the two batteries there.
Yeah.
But because of the...
Well, that's a starter battery.
Right.
I'm never going to have any high-quality... solar batteries on the starter because the engine starts off this, and the solar batteries I'm going to be using, well, the Golf Cut batteries, aren't designed to start a vehicle engine.
Okay.
So I'm not going to be doing that.
Well, no, I was just talking about the wiring.
Oh, the wiring. Well, look here. See? we've got everything in place. All we have to do is run off these heavy-duty wires that come up in here already. So all we have to do is jump from here, run up through the firewall.
Sorry, wasn't trying to do anything there.
In the engine compartment. It's perfect. Well, it was a hot day again. I haven't been using anything except for 2 LED lights, and that only just for an hour. And look at the power down already. The heat definitely influences the battery capacity. It was a hot day again, and 12.3 volts is low after a whole day.
Yep.
So this is great. This is going to go easy.
Recording. Okay, Troy, I've had it with you. Too much work. Oh, in the face hurts. I wasn't aiming for your face. That's why I protect you. All right. Back, back, back. And folks, why don't you tell them what these are really used for? Or will be used for?
We actually bought these
For $1.
to insulate pipes with. We thought they'd be a good idea. This is from the dollar store, and oh, they're fun. No way, I didn't hit you there.
Oh, yes, you did. Oh.
No, that was on camera. I aimed down below.
You think I'm not cursing?
I didn't hit you. Did I hit you there? Shoot, someone. So we were at the dollar store the other day, and we saw these, and I thought about beating each other with them, and TJ had a better idea.
Beating them to death with them, and then insulating some pipes with them.
Right.
Because it's a 1/2-inch hole, make a slice down the top, and you've got what you paid $2 for at the other stores.
Yeah, cheaper than the regular insulation and thicker.
And the only thing you gotta do afterwards is put a piece of tape on it.
Tape it up. Cool stuff. Dollar store pipe insulation, guys.
And the ladies thought it was a grand idea.
Yeah, the ladies at the shop thought it was a cool idea.